Resident Evil 6 less than 6 months away from release, we finally played it, and we can say it will probably divide people as much as Resident Evil 5 did. Resident Evil 6 features co-op again, and the zombies are infected with a C virus this time, so they can run and jump. And worse, you can actually move while you shoot. It's blasphemous. Split into 3 separate campaigns following series regulars Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, and newcomer Jake Muller, the son of Albert Wesker. Each of the sections feel different, they look different, and they play differently as well. Leon's demo begins at Tall Oaks University, where the President of the United States was giving a speech on bioterrorism, and, well, things kind of just go to hell. From there, Leon has to escape the campus that presumably has been overwhelmed with zombies, and he's off walking slowly through halls. This part wears on a bit and takes a while as Leon creeps through the halls, but he eventually runs into a dean of students who's looking for his daughter Liz. What happens next is really troubling. The father has to watch his daughter turn into a zombie. As a parent, I found this incredibly disturbing to watch, but hey, I guess I'm old. The entire Leon section is really slow-paced and reminiscent of older Resident Evil titles, though you will still have Secret Service agent Helena Harper tagging along, so you're never really alone. Same with the other campaigns, actually. You've got your sidekicks in tow. Chris's section begins in Europe, with him drunk in a bar, drowning his memories in the bottle. A young BSAA member finds him and wants to restore him to service. Words are exchanged, fears and objections are pushed aside, and before you know it, Chris is running across the rooftops trying to hold his ground against the mutating Dwavo zombie things. These Type 5 mutations grow crazy abstractions based on where you shoot them. You shoot their arms and they grow large melee tendril things. You shoot them in the legs and they grow wings and they lift off for crazy aerial attacks. The pacing, look, and controls felt very Resident Evil 5 for Chris's section, and the HUD and inventory system was different than Leon's, and overall it moved at a faster clip than the Leon demo. The final section featured newcomer Jake Muller in a nearly non-stop action sequence that begins with a chase with him and co-op partner Sherry Birkin on the run from the Ustanak, that crazy-looking thing right there. It's one of those newfangled run at the screen and away from the action sequences, so you have to sort of play it backwards. Think Uncharted. The rest of the demo was spent trying to lure the thing towards strategically placed red barrels. Yeah, real groundbreaking stuff, guys. All in all, the demo looked great. It featured plenty of convoluted backstory you'll probably want to skip past, and controls that felt, dare I say, good? Almost like it wasn't a Resident Evil game. Capcom hasn't confirmed if this is the actual demo that people who purchase Dragon's Dogma can redeem, though my guess is this will be the one because it's pretty feature complete. For you old school curmudgeons who think Resident Evil games must have awful controls to be good or legit, get your complaints ready. But for people who like to play games that work well and, are fun, you should keep an eye on Resident Evil 6 in the lead up to its October 2nd launch later this year. For all your Resident Evil 6 needs and more, keep it locked on IGN.